Hey Libra, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ray. Today we'll be looking at what is upcoming next for you in career and finances, and then in the second half of the reading we'll look at love and relationships. So without further ado, let's get started. You have the Four of Wands starting in your career and finances, Libra. You're doing so well for yourself right now. I feel like you've grown a real backbone in your career and finances, Libra. You've really set the foundation for yourself in terms of ambition, authority, and power, and also in terms of like finances, in terms of money. You're feeling more stable, okay? You're feeling more secure in yourself and also in your skills. Like, this is something you're good at. This is something that you know how to do it. And I feel like people are respecting your opinion in the workplace, looking to you for advice. They trust you to get the job done. And I feel like you're really making an impact in whatever field you're in right now. In terms of career and finances, you might be doing so well for yourself right now, Libra, that you're thinking of buying new property or moving into a new home. If that's not your message, I feel like if this resonates with you, you're also like in a very good place right now where you can provide for your family. If that message resonates with you, like if you have children, if you're in a relationship where you can like contribute to paying the bills. But I feel like even if you're just single right now or you're younger, like this is a very good opportunity for you to think about what you want your future to look like, because I feel like that's helping you set the foundation for what it is that you want to build right now. You have the Nine of Swords reversed here. When you have a traditionally negative card and it's in reverse, it becomes positive. Just when you have a traditionally positive card and it's in reverse, it becomes negative. I'm using quotation marks here because there's really no such thing as positive and negative cards. It's all just neutral energy. But this is the great card to have in reverse specifically, Libra, okay? Because when the Nine of Swords is reversed, it's about the opposite of anxiety, the opposite of stress, the opposite of worry, okay? You are in a place right now where you can empower yourself to make conscious choices toward your future, like putting plans into action. And I touched on that already a little bit with the Four of Wands, where you're in a very mindful place right now where you are aware of your thought patterns. If you are someone who traditionally struggles with anxiety or worry or stress, worst case scenarios, I feel like you are learning how to handle that through this position, through this career, where it's kind of like you're always going to go through periods of crunch time or difficult deadlines or where things are piling up, right? But you've been doing this for long enough now that you've gotten a handle on it, like you know how to deal with it. And that's making you feel like a much more confident place when you go to work. You're like, okay, I know that I have this and this coming up. I should do this one first. That takes priority, etc. You have the Seven of Cups here. There might be some sort of illusion in your career and finances that you used to believe that you are no longer thinking of. I'm seeing a lot of options coming your way, and if you were thinking about like maybe a career change or a field change, I think this is something you're still considering, something that you're still thinking about, but you might not have necessarily decided this yet. This could also be like a point on your path in your career, Libra, where you're like, I might be here right now, but it's not what I want to do. And you're kind of thinking about how what you're doing right now can lead you towards other pathways and other doorways that will get you somewhere where you want to go in the future, because everything is connected. So you might be like, I don't necessarily want to work here at this company forever, but if I can get like a good reference here, then I'll get the job that I actually want to work at. You know what I mean? And I feel like you have a lot of options before you, a lot of prizes, and there could be a lot of options coming your way or new ideas, new projects, new opportunities that will help you create that sense of abundance and stability and emotional fulfillment that you're looking for. But you might have to be a little bit picky when it comes to what is tempting you, right? Because I feel like right now your energy is a little bit scattered because you have so much going on, and you need to focus on prioritizing all of these cups. With the Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords reversed here, if you work from home, Libra, or you are someone who tends to take work home with you, I feel like you need to create more of a sense of balance right now between work and play. Like, yes, you should be working hard, but you should also know when it's time for you to rest, when it's time for you to play, like work hard, play hard. But I feel like right now you're so focused on working hard that you're not playing hard. And that could be causing a little bit of burnout. Like I said, you need to be able to make the conscious choice to put yourself first. Make sure you're still taking care of your emotional, mental, and physical needs, and that you're still making time for the things that you want to do, like other hobbies, or like if you're part of a volunteer community, for example. I feel like, again, with this Seven of Cups here, you have a lot of different irons in the fire right now, and you might feel like your energy is kind of split multiple ways. Like it's not just your career, it's also your family, it's also, this volunteer thing that you're doing on the side. You might also have like freelance work or some sort of side hustle going in the evenings. And it feels like you kind of need to work on balancing your time. And part of that comes from being more mindful, like I said, because if you want to create that foundation of stability, it starts with how you feel about yourself. And if you can make the mindful choice to remember, okay, I've done enough working, like it's 5 p.m., it's time for me to log off, and whatever I did not get finished is tomorrow's problem. I'm also hearing if you live at home with your family or if you are providing for a family, you might be very worried about money right now, but I feel like you don't have to be. Because again, if money was a struggle for you in the past with this Nine of Swords reversed here, I'm seeing you in this ability where you are able to create more positive thought patterns surrounding the way that you choose to look at your home situation. The Four of Wands and the Seven of Cups here, I feel like I keep hearing that word, you're growing a backbone, Libra. And it feels like whether in career and finances or also in your home life, whatever it is that's distracting you right now with this Seven of Cups, you're not falling for it. Okay, I feel like there's some sort of illusion here where you thought that your career would be this specific way, or you thought that your finances were going to go that way, and it didn't happen the way that you expected it to. That's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if you were having negative thoughts about like what your future was going to look like. But it feels like this is something that's changing for the better, and now you are in more control of it. I'm also hearing you might need to be a little bit careful in terms of overindulging in finances right now, especially if you're a spendthrift or you tend to indulge in retail therapy. You still need to make sure that whatever it is that's tempting you right now is not going to drain the finances that you have built for yourself. You still need to focus on creating that foundation of stability and being smart with your budgeting. With the Nine of Swords reversed and the Seven of Cups here, I feel like you usually have a pattern of overthinking something, Libra, where you're worried about how people see you or your capabilities or can I get this done? Do I need more time or something like that? But like I said, you're in a place right of empowerment right now in your career and finances where you can change those thought patterns into something more healthy. So this might have to do with like thought patterns, Libra, and like different overthinking worst case scenarios. But if you can change that to like best case scenarios, then suddenly the whole tonal shift of your thought patterns changes. Instead of thinking about worst case scenarios, ask yourself the opposite. Well, what if I fail? Well, what if you succeed? What would that look like, right? So I feel like this has a lot to do with taking control of your thoughts so that you can be more confident in your career and finances as well. And instead of thinking of all of these different worst case scenarios, turn them into best case scenarios instead and watch your confidence change. Clarifying the Nine of Swords reversed is the Empress card. Male, female, take it how it resonates. In terms of your home life right now, or even you might be having difficulties with your mother or a mother figure, or possibly like a parent or parental figure. Again, masculine, feminine, take it how it resonates. This might also be like your spouse if you are providing for a family. But it feels like, again, if somebody, this could be your energy or somebody else, if somebody has always been very like worried about money or worried about their career, I'm seeing that energy changing. And I'm seeing that relationship improving as well, because now that you are in a place of empowerment in terms of career and finances, this person feels more emotionally stable. And I feel like this person respects you more. If this has to do with your inner voice and your inner thought patterns, again, being more mindful, Libra, about the way that you think and your thought patterns and your conscious choices. Because instead of thinking of worst case scenarios, you can change that to thinking of best case scenarios. Instead of imagining negative scenarios, imagining positive scenarios. Like instead of saying to yourself, what if I fail? You can say to yourself, but what if I succeed? What would that look like? What about on the other side of it? What if you can step into this inner goddess energy and step into a place of empowerment? Starting off with love and relationships, you have the reconciliation card, Libra. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This does not have to be an ex or a romantic relationship. You could be asking about a difficult relationship with a family member or an old friend that you had a falling out with. So take it how it resonates. And remember that this reconciliation card is also always optional. Right? I get a lot of comments on videos about past people where they're like, Ray, I'm not interested in a past person. That's fine. If you want reconciliation, there is a chance for it. If somebody else reaches out to you for reconciliation and you don't want this person back in your life, you don't have to give them a second chance. The choice is still yours. I'm just here to let you know what's coming your way. You start with the Devil in reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Again, this is another traditionally negative card. When in reverse, it becomes positive. So the Devil reversed is about awareness. It's about breaking free from any negative old patterns, old coping mechanisms that you used to do, or like old unhealthy relationships that you're letting go of. It's about empowerment. It's about stepping into a place where you can change those thought patterns and those conscious choices, like I was touching on earlier, Libra, in your career and finances portion of this reading. I feel like the two are connected here because I'm kind of getting a similar message where you are the one in control of this situation, even if you don't think you are. Like you have more control over this than you realize that you do. Because you're in a place of awareness and empowerment now where you can choose to walk away from something that is no longer good for you or that is not healthy for you. I feel like this could be both ways, Libra. If you like trust your best judgment, this could be your energy, recognizing that this person is not somebody you should be dealing with anymore and walking away from them. You might actually be, for those of you who are interested in reconciliation with this person, this could be their energy coming through. But again, use your best judgment. If you entertain this person and have a conversation with them and you feel like you're getting the same sketchy vibes from them that you always do, then walk away. They haven't changed. If you entertain this person with a conversation and you feel like, oh, this person feels different, like they feel a little bit more mature, this could also be the other person showing you that they have actually changed. So for some of you, this could be the other person who has broken free of their toxicity, like they're not toxic anymore. And this person might genuinely be coming forward to offer you an apology for the way that they treated you, to get some closure back into your relationship, even if this person doesn't necessarily want to be friends again or be a part of your life again. I feel like this person might be owning up to their behavior. Like they might be finally ready to take ownership and admit the consequences of their actions. But again, I feel like this card could represent you or them. So trust your best judgment. For some of you, this person has changed. For some of you, this person has not changed. You have the Strength card here. This is Leo energy. I feel like you are waiting, you or this person, somebody here is like gathering the courage to communicate, waiting for the right time, biding their time to reach out to you. Or again, if you are the one who wants to reconcile with this person, you could be waiting for the right time to reach out and communicate with them. I feel like somebody here has stepped into a place of empowerment. Like I said, it could be you or them, but somebody here has grown very strong. Somebody in this situation knows that they needed to change or that something in their life needed to change in order for them to move forward towards a better future for themselves. And I feel like you or this person, possibly both of you, have done a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work to deal with the things that were holding you back in the past, because this is a very confident, fierce, courageous energy. Like the Strength card is not about physical strength, it's about inner strength. It's about wisdom, it's about life experience. And the lion on this card is also how this character sees themselves. So it's also a card about self compassion and self esteem. I feel like this person has been through a lot. Like they've endured a lot, they've grown a lot, they've learned a lot about themselves, and they've done a lot of healing. This could be you, or this could be them. But I feel like somebody here has really grown and matured, and they now understand what it is that they want or need out of this connection. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. In terms of literal career and finances, again, I'm hearing like a double connection. to the first portion of this reading, where this could be your energy and you might be reconnecting with a past person and they're realizing, oh, like Libra's different. Like Libra has money now, you know, like Libra's confident now, Libra has a career now. This could be the way that this person sees you, with you coming through as like very confident and open, like really showing your true colors, like having a passion for life, and also just like getting that bread, you know what I mean? Like this could be the way the person sees you, especially if you've moved on from them and you're focused on a better future. If you are interested in reconciliation with this person, again, they could be the one who's changed. And you might be surprised, like pleasantly surprised. You might be impressed by how much this person has improved their life. If you get like a different vibe from them, and if you realize, like, oh, like this person has a career now, like they've got a whole new job change, this person has money now, like they're coming through as very passionate and confident. I feel like this could be either one of you, to be honest. I keep getting mixed messages. Sometimes I feel like it's your energy, Libra. Sometimes I feel like it's the other person. So it could be both of you. I feel like if you do want reconciliation with this person, there's definitely potential here for the two of you to start over. Because I feel like you've both grown, you've both healed, you've both learned a lot about yourself, and I feel like you've both changed. With the devil reversed and the strength card here, Libra, even if this person has changed for the better, you might still be like, good for them. I don't care. And you might choose to walk away anyway. And that is still totally up to you. Like, if it's been so long that you're not interested, even if this person has bettered their life, you might just be like, good for you. End of story, right? And you might not even care anymore, especially if this is someone you have not heard from in a long time. And for some of you, it's like you're not even interested in reconciliation and you're just going to keep focusing on yourself. You might accept this person's apology, or you might like apologize to them just to like bury the hatchet and let bygones be bygones. But you might also just be like interested in leaving the past in the past so that you can focus on your future. If this person has not changed, and you're still getting the same sketchy vibe from them, Libra, if you are the one who's coming through as mature and confident, if you are the empowered energy in this reading, and you feel like this person really has not changed, this person could only be interested in you if you have money now or if you have like a very successful career or business. This person, especially if you have like a bad history of money with this person, like this person only respects you because you're successful now, or this person might ask you for money or ask you for a loan, don't give it to them. I feel like you're never going to see that money again. You will not get it back. This person might only be interested in you, especially if this was an ex. You might suspect that this person was financially abusing you from the start, that they were only interested in you because you made more money than them. So just be aware of that possibility, Libra, because they still could be trying to get some money out of you. Or even in terms of like basic career, this person might be interested in you for like networking possibilities. Like you have a lot of connections and they know that like being friends with you or being associated with you is like a smart business decision, something sketchy like that. So again, use your best judgment when it comes to this person. You know what the history between the two of you is here. I can only tell you what the cards are telling me, but I don't know your whole story with them. With the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles here, I feel like this person is going to offer you something. Again, you could be the one offering this person something, Libra. It could just be as simple as an apology, like I said, but I feel like this person might also be giving you money or offering you like a new opportunity in terms of career and finances. That might be a sketchy message, but it kind of feels like I'm seeing this person like giving you something, right? Like with this character here with these coins, they're giving you something. It could be something that they took from you and they know they need to give it back to you. Like this could be something that was actually yours, especially if this is an ex or you're going through a divorce right now. There might be a division of assets going on. If they took something from you that was rightfully yours, they might be giving it back to you as a peace offering. Or they might be like, you know what? I need to own up to my mistakes. This could just be offering you an apology. This might also be, again, if you're in a legal battle with this person right now for something, you could be the one winning the case and they're going to have to like give you money. Clarifying the devil reversed is the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I'm seeing you becoming more aware of like thought patterns that you used to have, Libra, that you no longer believe in. Especially if you were like raised in a certain way or like your parents taught you to believe in certain things And now that you're older and you're wiser, you're like, no, I don't really align with that belief or that value or that moral anymore. And I'm seeing you kind of like breaking free of certain things that you were raised to believe that you no longer align with. So if this has to do with your family members or like a specific family member who's had a lot of influence over your life, I feel like that could be regarding this as well. In terms of career and finances, or if this is a work relationship, I feel like you're kind of breaking free of some sort of like constraint from a larger institution, especially if some of you have recently done a job change. I know this is crossing over into like the career and finances portion a little bit, but just bear with me here. If this has to do with like a very oppressive force that you were working with, like a micromanager or a toxic coworker, I feel like this person is going to try to bring you back in some way. Like they might offer you better employment or they might offer you a raise. But again, you need to really question whether or not that's something that you want to be doing, especially if like you quit your job for a reason, right? Or you were let go for a reason. Like you have to ask yourself if this is the best path for you before you make that decision. Again, I'm also hearing you could be going through a divorce right now, and this could involve like a literal division of finances with that idea of like larger institutions in mind, like if you have a lawyer involved, if there are legal issues here. But I feel like you're in a state right now where you're empowering your own traditions or creating new traditions and new routines where you're growing and you're realizing like that you have the ability to be in control over your life, even if you were not raised to think that way, or if somebody else used to make you not believe that for whatever reason. If you used to struggle with insecurity or self-esteem issues, that's changing, and I feel like you understand now that you are a force to be reckoned with. Okay, Libra, I feel like those are the messages that you needed to hear. You can comment down below to let me know if this message resonates, or like this video to let me know. That engagement helps me a lot. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on those notifications so that you never miss a tarot reading from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Libra.